Hello and welcome back to GP Video Podcast by Nadia. So today at 7:30, around 7:30, I'm just finishing my work. So I just thought to make another short video podcast on the 14 factors that we were talking about, the risk factors for dementia. So as I have told you that a Lancet paper, a research paper was published in 2024 in which 14 factors were identified that could be modified that are related to development of dementia. We have already spoken about two of them. One of them was high quality education, and high cognitive stimulating work is one of the factors that can protect us from dementia. Number two, we spoke about the hearing loss and how hearing loss can impact us and can be one of the risk factors for developing dementia, and how treating hearing loss with hearing aids can be beneficial and can protect us. Now there is another paper on News GP. It says list of dementia risk factors grows. The addition of untreated vision loss, so number 3 is untreated vision loss, and high LDL cholesterol, number 4, have bumped up the number of modifiable risk factors to 14. So these two were not there. There were 12 factors identified, but these two were not there, and they have just been added in 2024. One is untreated vision loss, and 2 is high LDL cholesterol. In its most recent update, the 2024 Lancet Commission study has identified 2 new risk factors for dementia: untreated vision loss and high low-density lipoprotein cholesterol, which is bad cholesterol, LDL cholesterol. These additions mean that 45% of dementia cases could be prevented or delayed by addressing a new total of 14 risk factors starting in childhood, up from 40% of cases previously. So it was said that before identifying these 2 risk factors, there were 12 risk factors that were identified, and it was said that 40% of cases can be prevented. But now, after identification of 14 factors, 45% of dementia cases could be prevented or delayed. Of that, 45% LDL levels contribute to 7%, while untreated vision loss makes up 2%. So LDL cholesterol is actually the bigger risk factor out of the 2 newly identified. For GPs supporting people to reduce their dementia risk, this can be good reason to widen routine stage of life assessments through a lens of cognitive health. It used to be early midlife to late life where they had the evidence. So now the good thing is that we can always start working on these risk factors as soon as we find them. Vision loss had not previously been considered a risk factor, the report states, but considerable new evidence has emerged showing that untreated vision loss is associated with a pooled relative risk for dementia and future cognitive impairment. Meanwhile, the evidence available on whether a high concentration of LDL cholesterol was a possible dementia risk factor was inconclusive, but now it has been concluded that adults younger than 65 years looking at LDL cholesterol, it was found that each 1 millimole per liter increase in LDL cholesterol was associated with an 8% increase in incidence of all-cause dementia. So LDL cholesterol, every 1 millimole going up is actually related with high propensity of getting dementia. Dementia is the second leading cause of death for all Australians and the leading cause of death for Australian women, carrying the greatest burden of disease in people aged over 65. So we will talk more about them. And then again, according to the studies as well, that being on statins, so treating your LDL cholesterol with statins, treating your increased cholesterol with statins actually decreases your chances of getting dementia. And we'll talk more about it in my next podcast.